5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So,
That
think-
last one's leave with a card.
I left, but you were left in the mines. So
Yes, I was. So, gimme. I'll take a blue.
take a nice
Blue
little,
fuel.
nice little sapphire.
Yes.
In which case, then I'm also gonna draw. It's a quartz. It's a regular old shiny quartz.
Plain quartz.
Hey, it's still good.
I will also draw. Ooh,
Ooh.
straight in
Straight
with
off
the obsidian.
Number 1 obsidian.
Oof.
I, who was not looking through the Rex Factor page on LMC for that track, will mine and will get a quartz.
Boo.
I was looking through my PC area and I found some of my old Rex Factor stuff.
I think I burned all mine.
Oh, mine are all burnt. If there's any left, it's on the sides.
Yeah, I'm very much trying to avoid.
Quartz.
Once around the board, let's go.
As I've said to certain other people, look, own your youth. It's the internet.
What
Own
youth?
Nothing,
all of you.
anything that's been on the internet is
We've all done crap.
it's
Okay.
erasable. If it's been on the internet for 5 minutes, it's there for the rest of your life.
It's there.
Mm.
Anyway,
I think
good
for
use-
5
good use-
seconds, not 5
good use,
minutes.
Bell, I found the thing.
You got an amethyst. I get another quartz.
All right. Mine.
Jesse, you're messing Kevin's workshop.
Yes, all the talk about Lego reminded me to actually maybe check out Nibal when Nibal used Pick Your Poison on me for the Lego Lord of the Rings streams. You were kind indeed. And we had the marvellous spectre of Samwise Gamgee going around with a shovel and just being the most deadly force of nature. But apparently those weren't on the page, so I've added that. Is it back to me again?
Yes, it is.
Yikes, Arama. Okay.
You're mining fast.
Oh, hello.
How dare you?
Well,
How dare
hello.
you?
Well,
Hello.
hello, there's some amber.
I have an amber. I have the other amber, I should say.
Yeah.
Oh no, you don't. Come closer.
That's really that's a trade one of your valuable crystals. No crystals, stay in the mine. I mean, feel free. The battle has now got 1 card left. Everybody, I have got 4 cards left.
I mean, I'm not going to find another time to play this, am I? I might as well just do
He's
it.
going to do it.
I do apologise to the rest of you because you are losing a quartz. Out of my way! Everyone return one of their. So everyone. loses a quartz.
I'll just stick a quartz in there.
Yeah, I'll
do
do quartz
Yeah.
in there.
Fine, I'll just stick my amber in there.
Shovel.
Well,
Oh yeah.
easy
very much
come, easy go.
so. I hope you don't mind that. Again.
I don't mind in the slightest. The bow, do you mind that?
Well, so that was 2 cards played. Back to me then.
Yep.
We'll draw.
Ooh, ruby.
I like a bit of ruby.
Ruby.
I'm still never going to get the
Thank you.
Wurzels version of that out of my head.
Oh yeah.
A ruby. Wow. Actually heard that live.
Lucky.
Dear.
Right.
Somerset.
Risk it.
Another ruby.
Ooh.
That's very
Go on,
interesting.
Kev, pull a ruby out.
That would be fun, wouldn't it? Let's find out. Okay, I'm happy to risk it. And whoop! Oh, just
No, but it's a basic
It's
quartz.
all good.
You know,
Nothing
it's
wrong.
a basic
Here we
quartz.
go.
Here we go.
1,
One
One
crystals.
2.
Oh.
Sapphire. 3rd quartz. 2nd quartz.
Not a bad run.
It's not bad.
Yeah, not bad
at all.
It's all valuables.
This
It's
is
all-
true.
Yes.
Saw it. Ooh,
Ooh, double.
another sapphire.
2 saft. You know what? Here we go. Ooh, amethyst. Obsidian. Amethyst.
Ooh.
Obsidian goes back a double amethyst. Thank you very much.
Let's shuffle that mine a little bit. Might have to look up one
Right.
more song from the bowl just for the reference.
Right. I'm going to say not mine either.
No, so
That's a reaction.
if someone
He's
sends,
not going to say that one either.
Okay, I'm not going to say that one.
Vger has like 6 cards.
yeah, well,
But if he doesn't use them by the end of the game, he sells them for money.
This is true.
they have a monetary value.
Okay, in which case I'll play the correct one. Give this Assybian to someone else.
Who are you giving it to? How cruel do you feel being?
There it goes. You asked.
Fair enough.
Oh dear, I'm deeply concerned about Earthart's welfare if he's got that obsidian on him now.
Are you?
I am. I'm very concerned. In fact, I'm so concerned that it would be a terrible shame to let things go to waste. So these don't belong to you. I'm going to steal 2 valuable crystals from another dwarf's minecart, and I'll have both of those sapphires, please.
Thievery, unacceptable. I instead get to steal 1 crystal from you.
Ooh.
You played the Uno reverse card.
Yeah.
Boss turn.
Let's risk it. Shuffle, pull one out. Obsidian, fuck
Ooh.
me.
Well, Vger, your offer was very kind, but this really isn't mine. Enjoy your obsidian back.
Back goes the obsidian to Vger.
Hold on, not mine either.
No, wait,
well,
yeah,
no.
so
Someone else.
you can return it to someone else. Anyone other than Earthheart.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh.
Who do you want to make another enemy of?
I'm not going to be cruel to Hein at this stage.
Give it to me.
Too late. Give it to John.
Yeah.
To me, and
So this is now your turn.
it originally came from Kev, didn't it?
What
Yeah.
came from me?
The obsidian. You know, back.
Oh well, that's fine.
It's doing the rounds.
To be fair, I did draw that Assybian.
Bill, what do you want to do then?
How do you draw it?
It's okay. It's fine.
Oh, I thought you had it
That's
originally.
fine.
Sorry.
Don't worry about it.
Oh dear.
I mine.
You mine?
Mine.
Mine.
Bye.
Mine?
Mine.
What did you get there? Because I didn't see.
You got amethyst.
Amethyst.
An amethyst. Okay, excellent. Oh dear. Well, this isn't mine. I will take 1 obsidian from my minecart and give it to any player, Earth Art.
Really?
Yes.
Jeez.
The battle's somehow kept out of this so far, but
right,
it's
let's
his
draw.
turn.
Oh,
He's got obsidian.
no.
Yeah.
But he's got his token though. He drew an obsidian, but he had that dummies token, so he was able to
Shuffle that back up.
get rid of it. Yep.
I'm really worried what you're all going to do to me.
Don't worry, it's not coming from me. I have nothing to play against you.
Eureka! Mine 7, and I get to switch one with one of my choice.
Yep.
1,
Not the obsidian.
2,
Maybe the emerald? No.
3, 4,
No obsidian.
5,
Another emerald.
6.
Another obsidian. Another
two.
obsidian.
Jeez.
Okay,
Well,
so
emerald is the most valuable of that bunch.
Yeah, and I'm not going to get anything by trading other stuff, so I will trade that for an emerald.
Quartz for emerald.
emeralds.
Emerald. And then we shall shuffle that up.
John.
Oh, no.
You're going to be mean.
Sort of.
Sort of.
Deal 2 crystals from another dwarf's minecart.
Ooh.
Vger's in the lead.
He is in the lead.
Yeah.
He's a very
He's
good
in the
player.
lead. He does have a ruby.
Oh.
Both benefit John.
Yeah, there it is.
Okay, well, there's the.
There's a ruby on that.
universe.
Unacceptable thievery.
Oh, now you've given him the two. He's got 2 rubies. This is no good.
Oh, no. He's got 2 rubies. I wonder who else might be stealing.
Don't worry, Phil, it's your turn.
All right, I
No,
leave.
Oh, yeah. that's
I
fine.
He
leave.
leaves. The swine.
Jeez.
The swine. He leaves.
Damn.
I mean, I couldn't have done anything about it anyway, but.
No, I just thought I've just turned myself into
Well-
a target. I'm getting out.
I mean, honestly, yes.
Look at me with my 1 quartz. Well, I think I'll mine for the sake of it. Hey, I've got 2 quartz now. There we go. Hey, there's a 100% increase on where I was.
Nabal.
Nabal, what you gonna do?
When they come to
Come
you.
for you.
I'm going to risk it. Oh, emerald.
Emeralds.
Ren.
Emerald.
Ooh.
I am not going to risk it. I am out of here.
He's out of here.
Get
He's
the
outta
fuck
here.
Yeah. Well, I will go ahead.
Andras's enemy is my enemy.
Well, let's mine myself. Another quartz. 2 quartz, 2 amethyst.
Hey. Right. The coward's left, so that's mine.
No.
Hey, obsidian. Well, there we go.
That's happened eventually.
What have we got left? You know, I'm gonna bitch out.
Oh, damn. Well,
You've got no obsidian in a minute.
I have no obsidian, so you know what? I will mine.
Oh,
Emerald.
I regret that now.
All right. Well, I've really got nothing to lose in terms of this. It's like 2 quartz is really all I've got. So I will mine again, and I'll get
Let's go.
5 quartz.
Yay!
Triple quartz.
Triple quartz on those 2 sapphires.
So yeah, you could sell the 3 to double the value of the sapphires if you wanted to sell those. Go ahead and mine. No, another quartz.
Ooh.
I should have stayed in.
No.
That's
Now, what do we do? Do we? You know what? I think I am gonna go and mine again.
He's mining again.
Ah!
Oh no!
Kablooey, kablam!
So you get yourself an oopsie token.
An oopsie token, and all of these disappear back into oblivion.
And
I
get
am
these
hurt.
and a card. And okay, so let's see. Because things now get a little complicated on my end.
You're going to start using combos.
Combo maker. So by selling 3 crystals of the same type, double the value of one other type of crystal. So if the quartz are worth 1, I sell my 3 quartz. Ah no, my cart flipped over. Imagine
He spilled his gems everywhere. Take them away.
it. So I sell my 3 quartz for 3 coins, but then I can now double the price of my emerald. So instead of being 3 apiece,
6 apiece.
6 apiece.
But you're selling 3 of those.
So it's only 3 of those. So 6 times 3 is 18. Yes. So that's 10, 5, 6, 7, 8.
But are you going to sell the 2 amethysts though?
No, the 2 amethysts will stay in my chest.
I've just sold all my crystals and gained 19 points, so I'm now sitting at 21.
So you're tied with me. Vger's on 29. Shadow Fox is on 27. And Poor Earth is on 17.
I mean, considering I just didn't get a first round, I'm happy.
Yeah.
My second round wasn't great either.
But you are sitting on a nice little ruby.
I am. I
The
don't
gap
know
is
how much I'm
closed.
going to get that one.
Well, I mean, if you manage to get 3 quartz, so if you get 2 quartz in this round, you can double that for a 12 on a single ruby.
Well,
I mean, I could.
the second
so I
number
don't-
is back in play.
Yeah. So I've had a stellar day 1 and not had anything seen. That's pretty much.
Yeah. Who was last out of the mine?
I guess it was
Shadow
me.
Fox.
Yeah,
Shadow
because,
Fox,
Kev had oh yes, I draw a card.
Yeah, everyone draws the card.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah, make sure you pick up your one for the first round and straight into the bag with a sapphire. Okay.
And I follow into the bag. Oh, fudge!
With the
Obsidian again.
Did you only sell your 3 quartz there, Kev, or did you also...
No, I lost them all because of the
Oh, the
explosion.
extra, yeah. Fair enough.
Ah, dear, oh dear, oh dear.
Oh, dearie me.
I will mine, and I get myself an
Ooh,
emerald.
Emerald, nice.
Solid.
Nothing wrong with an emerald.
Nothing wrong with an
You know,
emerald.
let's draw from the pile.
Oh, there's
Oh.
the amber.
It calls to me, my precious.
Oh, I don't trust the bag, but yeah, I'll take quartz.
It's a pity you don't trust the bag. That's the only way you can interact with the game.
I know.
Back round.
Yep.
Shuffle.
Oh.
Grabby. Ooh,
Grabby
Ooh.
obsidian.
Let's make it interesting. John, mine 2 for me.
Oh,
Ooh.
Ooh.
one is an emerald.
Okay.
And the other is...
A quartz. Oh, I guess I'm taking the quartz. You're taking the emerald.
Yeah.
Indeed. That was interesting. Hey,
That worked out for
Phil.
both of us.
Hey, Phil. Let's make it interesting.
Ooh.
You mine too.
Okay, let me shuffle this.
You can press it, press up.
Yep.
Oh,
Oh,
one,
no.
2 obsidian.
Oh, Phil's gone.
Oh well, I will take
I'm
one
gone.
obsidian, and kaboom goes the leader.
I get an oopsie, and all these go in the bag.
Yep.
No, not the
Not the
card.
minecart. You need.
Nabal, you're up.
Oh, so yeah, so
Well,
Reminder, Kev.
that card also goes bye-bye because Phil blew out.
yeah.
Oh, yes, this is true.
Yeah, if Kev, because you're beginning the round with the accent token, if you choose to bail before using it, you may sell it for $3.
No, that's the end of the game.
I thought
That
no,
happens.
the tokens last per round.
Tokens
they?
remaining at the end of the 5th day are sold for $3 each. The instructions.
but
Oh, so can you stack in accident tokens?
No, you can only have one at a time,
Oh,
but you can't
You
sell.
can
them
only
to the
have
end of the
one
game.
accent at a time, everybody. That's
Right, let's go quartz. Quartz is fine.
oh yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
nothing wrong with the quartz.
obsidian.
Same.
There is something wrong with an obsidian.
Yeah.
okay. Is it me again?
No, it's John.
No,
No.
John's having a think.
I think I'm going to steal 2 crystals from the one person who has 2 valuable crystals.
Ooh.
Well, you want to steal from Kev?
No,
But no, because he's not actually allowed to steal the obsidian.
He wouldn't be able to steal the obsidian. No.
No.
No, that amber's going away from the bell again. He's
Yep.
precious. His precious. It calls to him from the other side of the table. Right. Again, I've not really got much to lose here, so I will just mine. And I get myself an amethyst.
Too bad. Nabal.
John, these don't belong to you. Keep it for precious.
no,
Still 2 valuable.
no,
No.
no.
Oh,
You get nothing.
Ooh, I get nothing, but you get nothing.
No, that is true.
Yep. You can't steal anything if he hasn't got anything.
No, yeah.
All right.
Here we go.
Hello. Okay, what we got this
1,
time then?
2, 3.
Oh,
Obsidian goes back in, but I can take the quartz and an emerald.
Go on, John.
good stuff.
Mine away.
What?
It's you.
This is a Shadow Fox turn.
Shadow Fox turn.
Come closer. Trade one of your valuables for another one, someone else in the mine. You know what? I could really go for that amethyst, Kev.
That's not helpful. I mean, it's not a massive deal. I mean,
You lose one.
I've lost
You
$1.
lose one, but he
That's
gains.
what's happened.
He gains 8 is the problem.
Yes, that's the problem. That's very much the
Alright.
problem. And
I
guess
have a
what? I can't-
plan, although it might self-destruct me in the process.
Okay, well, I can't do a heck of a lot of anything at the minute, so mine. Oh no, but obsidian, so I'll use the
you can
action
use your
token, I
obsidian.
guess, and that goes
back in the
back
pot.
into the bag.
Yep.
Bye-bye, book.
Bye bye, freebie.
Nabal, what have you got to lose?
Oh,
Back. I
Uh,
shuffled it as well.
Shadow Fox.
Obsidian for the bell.
am I mining for you?
Yeah, give me a hand here.
Give me a man. I will mine
Two
for us
crystals.
both. There's one
Oh,
amethyst
I'm safe.
Someone's.
and a quartz.
Hang on.
Do you want the quartz or the amethyst?
I want the quartz.
I'll happily.
Oh no, wait.
Yeah, you fool!
No,
Yeah.
I'm still taking the quartz because it still benefits me in the long run.
Yeah, because you.
And
can
then I leave.
You coward.
You're absolute. Right. Fine. I mine again, regardless. The amethyst.
Nabal,
I mine. I'm a fist.
I've got to leave.
Ooh, two remain. There is an
Right.
extra. I think you missed. Why are there 4 coins on this one?
For some reason, every time I draw 3 coins, it draws an extra one. I don't know
We'll
why.
put that one back then. So,
Yeah.
Who's going?
Kevin the ball race.
Yep.
Oh, was he left, isn't he?
Yes, he
I
does.
just left.
Which means it's just me and the bell again.
Yep.
All right, the bell. How's it going, mate?
Yeah, fine.
Yeah, right.
Keep
So we
chipping
both-
away.
So both of us have got obsidian.
Both have one
Let's-
obsidian.
Let's find out. Mine.
Oh,
Quartz.
Eureka. I'll mine 7 and I'll replace my amethyst with one of them.
Fair enough.
well, that one was an obsidian, so that was a good call.
Obsidian, quartz,
Black
emerald, another
Oh.
obsidian.
and another quartz.
Oh,
It's gonna have to be
That's-
emerald.
Yeah,
It's an extra $1. It's not the end of the
that's
world.
Mm.
Stellar, really, is it? Oh.
Do you risk it, or do you accept the 3 coins and the card?
Mine.
Oh,
Go for it.
oh,
Worth it.
Right. That's 3 of a kind.
What's the card left?
Count card of some kind.
It's count card. You know what? Fuck it, mine.
Another quartz.
Another quartz. Oh, on the odds.
Ooh. Breathe.
I
Breathe.
mean, okay. The only thing I'm going to say is, if you trade in those 3 quartz, these 2 double their value.
Yes, the
So if you get
sapphires
another
double.
quartz, you could triple them.
And you get 3 coins just straight up.
Or you could get another quartz and triple them. Go on.
It's tempting. Oh, you
You can't triple them. It doubles 2 sets
So
of
if you
colours.
get 4,
If you didn't hear that, he's like, go
it
on.
doubles 2 sets of colours.
Go on.
It doesn't triple one.
We haven't seen a sapphire. Well, I haven't seen one in ever.
Yeah.
Feels like. You know what? It's just a game. Mine.
No.
Obsidian.
and the card is mine.
Oh no! Wait, doesn't it go?
And I blow it up.
In a 1v1.
Yeah.
The 1v1
But I
one
mean,
that doesn't
Kev
blow
does
up.
get another
gets hit.
token, so.
Yay! It doesn't matter really.
Dunce token.
I'm gonna go for the entire game with these bloody 2 sapphire and not be able to do anything with them.
Okay. So again, I've got another complicated math question.
Yeah, don't worry. So did I.
So 4 amethysts, that's 4 times 2, so that's 8.
You know what?
Get rid of
I'm
mine
going to
there.
stick these in there for now.
I'm gonna get rid of these coins. I don't see the point in the coins.
No, yeah, fair.
You know,
It's just a way of keeping track.
I've got my final total.
I'll get rid of the coins and I'll add them to my thing.
So, and then I can double the price of 2. So
Welcome, fellow dunce.
I can double the amber to 16.
Gin,
Double
gin.
dunce. I'm double dunce. I'm dunce twice in a row now.
Ooh.
Jeez.
Bloody hell, John.
And then I can also double the sapphire to 8, 3, 7, 8.
63.
Okay, let's do a quick
41.
roundup.
And then I'll keep the quartz because why not?
Let's do a quick roundup of the scores, everybody. I am still on 21. Nibal is on 26 now. Earthheart has shot up to 41. I'm going to skip Shadow Fox for a minute for reasons. Vger is still on 29 because he got kablooed. Shadow Fox, because of multiples, is now on 63 points. We could literally have 2 of us playing against him, and we wouldn't be able to beat him.
Dwarf,
Can we get...
the dwarf
Where's
conglomerate.
the co-op when we need it?
Well, I'm going to say that's probably a good point to stop for another
Yes.
person who would like to go.
I think the greedy one over there in the corner should be.
Yeah.
I am going to hold off because a Tesco delivery should be arriving within the next 20 or so minutes. So It's arrived now, in fact, so I am going downstairs.
That's a good excuse.
Hi, Crow!
Hi,
Crow!
All right, I'll let the other three of you fight it out. Who wants to go next?
My turn.
Yeah, you can do it, Phil.
All right. So what have I been up to last month or so? Oh no, the pressure. So playing a few video games. Actually, had the PS2 running, so playing a few older games.
Classics.
Yes. So I had a go at Jax. Never played Jax before. Jak and Daxter.
Oh, Jak and Daxter.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I was just
sorry, I just realised for a second. Wait, there was a single title that was called Jax just on his own.
Neither is it the playground game involving spikes and
I was going to say, I was like,
neither is it Jack specific.
Talking about.
Yeah, so I played most of the way through Jak and Daxter. We sat down for a Sunday and someone thought we could complete it. We could not in that day. But we've made good progress. I think we're a good chunk of the way through. We need to sit down and finish it again. Yeah, I can see where this came from and why it turned into the franchise it's turned into. And yeah,
you
really
say that
I've not heard from it for a while.
Well, I was also going to say you've played the first game.
Yes. I know it changes a great deal for the second one, doesn't it? Because it kind of takes a lot from GTA that was popular at the time.
Yeah, that was. I will say I never played the original Jak and Daxter, and I went straight to Jak and Daxter 2. And oh boy, it was not what I thought it was going to be. But I still enjoyed it.
It's the original Jak and Daxter. It's basically a collectathon. Go around, collect things, unlock new areas, collect more things, unlock more areas. It's a fairly solid platformer. When you think it comes from the same design house that did Crash and Spyro, wasn't it?
No, just Crash.
No,
Spyro was.
Crash.
No, wait, no, it was the other way around.
Right.
Which one was Jak and Daxter? Hang on, I'll look it up.
I want to say Naughty Dog, but
I want to say Naughty Dog.
I think one of them is Naughty. Is it Crash that is Naughty Dog?
Crash is Naughty Dog.
Yes,
Jak and Daxter.
There is not a god.
Spyro
I'll
was
be-
Insomnia.
I'll be
Yeah.
utterly honest. Jax and Spyro and Crash are all utterly interchangeable to me
Yeah, and that's
as
fair.
franchises.
I mean, to be fair, like the reason there was a lot of crossover between Spyro and Crash was because they shared the same office. So,
But I mean, for something that I never played, because I never had a PS2 back in the day, I bought into the Dreamcast in its dying days. Good financial investment there. So I got the Sonic Adventure and Sonic Adventure 2 out of that era, and then jumped to GameCube. So I haven't really gone back to the PlayStation since the original PlayStation. I haven't really had, other than the PSP, I haven't owned another PlayStation since the original. So there's a big gap in my gaming from the past that I didn't jump onto. Because there were it was a lot more exclusives back then, wasn't it?
On PS2?
On PS2, yeah.
I don't know. I mean, there was so many games on it.
Well, yes, and we now have a modest library of PS2 games. I'm getting a nod in the background that we're building and adding to as time goes on. So yeah, no, really enjoyed Jak and Daxter. And obviously the graphics haven't aged well, but the controls are fairly solid.
I mean, I've only ever played the HD remake version that was on the PS3. Yeah, so obviously the version I played is a little bit nicer to look at, but
yeah,
it's stylized graphics.
I mean, that's the thing. It is fairly stylized and obviously lower polygon counts, but there's enough there to get what's happening, and it doesn't spoil your experience. It's remembering it in the larger context of when it came out. I think you need to remember that a lot of the time, certainly with PS2 era stuff. When you go back to the Mega Drive era, it's like, okay, well, it's all pixels, so it's an art style a lot of the time. But when you're at the PS1 and PS2, it's all 3D, and it's like you're looking at polygons, and yeah, it's a lot. It doesn't age as well graphically. Yes, and now the other PlayStation 2 game that I've started playing, I'm probably going to piss some people off because I'm not impressed with it. I'm really not impressed with it, and I'll explain why I'm not impressed with it. And I'll wait.
Is it Minority Report? Everybody runs.
and I'll wait for see if people realise, and then tell people and see how it goes from there. Because I know some people quite like it.
It's not Tony Hawk's, is it?
No.
No, I think I know exactly what it is, and
No idea.
So it's first of the series, and graphically, it's okay. Story-wise, I'm engaged, and it's like, yes, it's got a lot of characters and IP that I've enjoyed in my past and in my youth, and it's really nice to see things mixed up and see what they're doing and everything. Anybody guessed it yet?
No.
yeah, I guessed it before you started the first word.
Yeah, and then where it's let down is the controls and the gameplay. And what I am, and we are both been angry at this game, in that it seriously screws with you, and does you over, and it's like it's the camera gets turned around, and then suddenly you've almost defeated this boss, and then you get absolutely screwed. And it's like, what?
This is why I'm suddenly having flashbacks.
Oh yeah, exactly. It is that game.
Is it that game?
Why am I still in the dark about this? Which fucking game?
I'm still possibly confused.
I will say this, right? I agree that the original PS2 version has not aged well.
Oh, it's aged terribly.
Terribly.
But I will say some improvements were made to the remake versions. It's still clunky and it's still old. And to be honest, it is still not. It was for its time, it was a revolution.
Oh, I'm sure, but it's like coming to it from further down the track. It's the camera controls are absolutely garbage.
Yeah.
Use the right thumbstick, for God's sake.
I will say they do fix that in in any of the remade versions, and that includes the Japanese final mix version. They fixed that.
That's good. I have the original.
Yeah. If people are still in the dark, there was an LMC playthrough of this one session way back, and it was me and just Double Cross on comms. This is pre-relationship Double Cross on comms, and I got so angry with the camera.
How far did you get? How many worlds?
I got effectively to the first boss.
Ooh.
The first boss on the beach.
Oh god!
The camera got stuck behind the rock, and I couldn't see the entire thing. And I was getting one shot, and there was no explanation. Everything was broken. But yeah, there's a reason why that game in particular, and that franchise as a whole, is in the million+ coin
the super never
rewards on Twitch, because I got really angry at this game, which is Vger
Kingdom Hearts.
Yes.
And it's the thing is, it's okay, the Kingdom Hearts franchise, it's really iconic, and it's you need to go play it, and it's Muddy's been saying, no, we need to play it.
Let's play. Well, no, okay, I will say this. So, if you pick up the recent HD remastered version, A, there's an easier difficulty, and I would argue you should start on that one.
Yes.
B, they add stuff that makes the game just better quality of life. They add an ability that lets you tank a hit if it's going to auto kill you from full health.
That is something that's really good.
And they add camera controls on the right thumbstick. To be fair, I think the reason it's not in the original one is because they had the assumption that you can't use the left thumbstick and the D-pad at the same time.
Yeah, I will admit the D-pad control for selecting magic and then selecting what you want mid-battle is... it's you're in the menu system selecting what you want and you get one shot killed, and it's just absolutely infuriating.
I will say that... in the end, I'm definitely not going to defend the original PS2 version. It has not aged well. I will say the scope and scale of the game at the time were mind-blowing, and the fact that it was this magical mix between Final Fantasy and Disney, but that does not excuse the fact that the game controls terribly. A lot of that gets fixed in the second game. A lot of it has been fixed since in the HD remakes and stuff, but it does, and even in the HD remakes, the first game is a clunker, and I would actually advise you watch a Let's Play of it rather than play the game.
Well, no, we got to play through to completion now. We've both been angry at this.
100% completion or till...
No, God, don't do
the story, for frick's sake.
Okay, so I was going to say, you're going to 100% that you do the remake version.
Well, I mean, we don't have anything other than the PS2, so we're playing through on the PS2. That's what we got. We're going to finish it. God knows when.
How far are you through it at the moment?
We've done. So we've done the beach world. We've done.
What world you on?
We're at the Hercules on the Colosseum, but I think you can approach that from two. Yeah, we're in the first circle of worlds.
Yeah. So have you done Wonderland yet?
Yeah.
Okay, then I would say you're about 1/8 through the game.
Okay, so we've done Wonderland. We're working our way through Hercules, and we've done the Tarzan one as well. Which the boss fight on that is a.
Okay,
who is the boss on that?
That's the. It's the guy from Tarzan.
Clayton.
Yeah.
Oh, Clayton.
And he, for some reason, he's on a giant lizard that can turn invisible, and I do not get it in the slightest. We're both confused.
That one's a bit out of left field. But the other problem is, until you beat that boss, you cannot get the healing spell, and that is the most important spell in the game for a new player.
Yes. I'm just kind of taken aback that it is so badly designed but it's still got sequels. And I keep turning to my partner and saying, "Okay, so is this level one you like?" And every time it's like, "No, I didn't like this level. I didn't like this level. I didn't." So when are we getting to the level that you did like? And I'm still waiting.
I will say I like the Colosseum level. I think that's really well done.
I'm still disappointed we haven't got him Prey.
We've not got far enough into it. We're still in the challenges to get into the level.
Yeah, that's fair.
So if you're doing Hercules, does that mean you've got Hydra in your future?
Not in this game. No.
Not in this game. Oh, thank God.
Hydra doesn't appear till game 2. And to be fair,
honestly, probably due to processing.
Probably. I will say the other thing is, like, the second game adds so much quality of life and stuff. The second game is generally heralded as being the best still. Like, a lot of people consider it much better than Kingdom Hearts 3. And the battle system is one of the reasons, because it has a very interesting nuance to it. But that's for another time to explain.
So what I'm hearing is Kingdom Hearts 2 is the equivalent of Assassin's Creed 2 being the best in the series.
Yeah, I still maintain I prefer Assassin's Creed over Assassin's Creed 2.
What?
He's just told us that he's playing the game, which is essentially a collectathon. So it shouldn't be that much of a surprise that he likes the original Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, I mean, it's... Yeah, I'm still kind of taken aback and with Kingdom Hearts, and it's like, I have been angry at this game. I have been ragingly angry at this game.
Testify, my brother. Testify.
You've not been recording this content.
And I'm not even a quarter of a way through this thing.
Not even. But I will say, the game, to a certain extent, gets easier as you learn the quirks and get more moves so that you can get yourself out of those situations. However, there are some massive difficulty spikes in the middle, which do not help that. As I'm sure Nabal will know exactly which difficulty spikes I'm thinking of.
I'm thinking of that as well. I'm also thinking of, depending on what items you've chosen at the start, depends on what it is.
That's actually no.
Would be.
So that's actually one of the worst things I don't like about the first game, is that there are 2 parts where you can change the difficulty of the game without knowing it, and can make the game so much harder. So obviously, there's the selection about whether you want power, magic, or defense.
Yeah.
I
went magic, so I'm guessing I got effed.
No, they're not so... Those choices aren't so bad, but if you want to get the safety abilities early, there's a specific set you want to do. But the worst one is when they ask you the questions and it goes, "Oh, your journey starts at dawn or dusk," or whatever. And those change how you get experience of the game.
Oh, no.
And can make the game significantly harder for new players. If it says your journey starts at dusk, you don't level up properly until you get to over level 50.
Did we say we started at dusk in the
Because
story?
it massively increases the experience you need early on, decreases it later. But new players don't need that. They need the other way around.
I think I might have started at dusk.
Yeah. And this is the thing. The game doesn't... There's a hidden feature. And it's just that it's so badly done, and I'm just like, why?
Can I just go back to what Earthart said just before that, which was that, as you go on, you learn the quirks of it, and you learn your way. You learn your way round the quirks of it. That is a sign of a badly designed game.
Learning from the quirks is very bad. Like learning how to deal with the jank.
Learning how to deal with bad design decisions.
Hang on. When I say quirks, I mean the various different things in the game that happen. Stuff like you learn that blocking certain attacks gives you experience on top of just killing enemies. Which are hidden things in the game that they don't teach you, which they really should do. I use the word quirks, so I just didn't have a better thing for it.
But even so, game affecting decisions that aren't
obvious
or shown to be game affecting decisions that are like from the get go. That is just wrong.
Yeah.
I would genuinely say, even at the point you are in the game now, you would be, if you could, you would be better off restarting with the HD versions because
it fixes a lot.
Also save file at that point,
Yeah.
But
something to consider if we have a later PlayStation
or Xbox.
Oh,
I think also maybe PC for some of them.
Isn't it just
They're all on
for
Epic,
the Epic Store?
It is just the Epic Store at the moment, I
The Epic
think.
Store at the minute,
we haven't
and
done.
that's been well over a year now.
Yeah, true.
What exclusivity was signed? Because it's not a year, which is unusual.
It might just be Square too lazy to port it over. And
Square-
to be fair, it may be a case of the hardcore fans that would be playing the game on PC rather than the platform that it's always been on. There's not that many of them, basically.
I find it interesting that I've gone into this and it's like everyone's absolutely agreed with the opinions
Yes.
we both have here. It's like I was expecting people to turn around and say, "What do you mean? Kingdom Hearts is an amazing game. It started this wondrous franchise where
I've
3
never
was a
played
bit
it,
of a
so-
disappointment."
Oh,
And
Kingdom Hearts is such a fantastic game that most of the original story of that first game isn't canon anymore.
I can believe that.
I'm not sure that's true, but
A very large chunk got reworked. Isn't that the way though? That like the second one came out and
it's
made
not that
part of Kingdom Hearts 1 like not canon, and then 3 came out and made part of 2 and even more of 1 not canon.
Not
It's all canon,
exactly.
It's just the side games made it all more convoluted.
And they don't remember any of it.
I don't remember. Oh, God's sake.
That's the main thing, is the main character's memory gets wiped every time.
The best thing about Kingdom Hearts, and Double Cross told me this, is just that due to the sheer strength of some of the spells that Donald Duck can cast, Donald Duck is, by that measurement, one of the most powerful beings in the Final Fantasy universe.
That is correct.
Because he like proper god tier Sephiroth only type spells that Donald Duck can cast, and
I mean, if any
as a
character from
result,
that universe was going,
Donald
if any
Duck.
of them were going to be, it's Donald Duck is definitely.
The all hail Donald Duck.
Yeah, I don't blame you at all, Vger.
Yeah.
And I don't blame Kev's reaction to it either. I won't say that the HD version fixes it. I still actually don't think.
It makes it more tolerable.
It makes it more tolerable and it makes it playable, is the keyword. But I actually still wouldn't recommend playing the first game.
Yeah,
I would genuinely.
I can see
watch
that it's been a long time.
If anybody
it's been
would like
a
a
very
sealed
long
copy
time
of-
since I've raged that much.
If anybody would like a sealed copy of Kingdom Hearts on PS2, I still have one, I believe.
You don't want to open it
I
ever.
didn't. I bought it and the PS2 for Echo Hawk.
Mm.
And at one point decided, like, I might as well try and enjoy it myself, and then that happened to me. And
I don't want to touch it ever again.
I think Kingdom Hearts, the misery of Kingdom Hearts was worse than the misery of my divorce. So I'd rather.
Yeah,
That's a high bar.
Yeah.
I will say, like, because I know how to get around all of the jank and stuff in Kingdom Hearts, I would be prepared to do a let's play of it. But
You heard it here.
it would take
alright.
a long time to record because there is a lot of grinding I would want to do to show off the game
Yeah,
in decent light, and that's not fun.
Yeah, that is the thing. I think in order you've got to grind up the levels, and you got to start
it's not
doing
the
it
levels.
early.
It is not the levels that are the problem. It is the items that you need from random drops that are the problem.
Oh,
If you want to get the best gear in the game, you need to do that, and you need to do it before a specific point in the game. Otherwise, it becomes significantly harder.
ooh, okay. I will keep that in mind.
You might want to tell Vita that up post stream of what he needs to watch out for. Because
Well, the
otherwise,
problem is it's different in the HD versions to the original version, so I would have to go up and look a different guide for Vger.
Fucking heck. Oh,
Yeah.
what have we got ourselves in?
Yeah, that sounds like you say it's up for a fun time.
Anyway, sorry,
Oh,
you sidetracked that massively.
No worries. I mean, it's refreshing to see that a game can still get me that angry. We're going back to Team Fortress 2 days almost,
Oh,
except less sweary.
I mean, Nabal, you've played the original one as well, haven't you?
I've played most of them, so yes.
Yeah. Would you agree with the assessments of one you've heard?
Yes, I would. I've never beaten a certain boss in the arena, so it's definitely harder.
Is that the platinum one?
Platinum one.
The gold matches the Titan. The platinum one is the Final Fantasy character.
Oh yes, that one. No, I've never beaten him. Not in the original game. The second game, yes.
Oh yeah, he's much easier in the second game.
The mysterious character who will not be named, but everyone will probably guess what it is.
We can name him because he's not. It's not really that first one. Isn't really a canon fight.
Yes.
It was
Red
also
13,
originally.
everybody.
It was
Do
also
I have to
originally
do this
exclusive to. No, it's optional.
No.
It was originally exclusive to Europe as well.
Was it?
Wow.
That's funny.
So fun fact. So you had Kingdom Hearts came out in Japan. It then went to America. It added a few things. It then came to Europe, and they added 3, I think, new bosses, optional bosses.
So what you're saying is they staggered its release from Japan to America and Europe, and they didn't think to fix half the jankiness in the game between releases?
Nope.
No,
But
why
then
would
it
you do
went to
Features.
Japan again with the final mix version,
So we got fucked over.
which added them back in. No, because
we
that
got
added
fucked over for
another
years
boss.
until we got it.
Yeah, didn't have that much. Not that bothered. But yes, I'm actually wanting to check something now. But sorry, again, I've sidetracked.
Anyway, this is the LMC cast episode entirely devoted to Kingdom Hearts.
I love how you two just got which game I was playing.
Yeah. As soon as you said camera, it was.
You suddenly started having.
I started crushing my bottle.
I genuinely I think a lot of people, because it's a question I get asked a lot of people is, okay, I'm a Kingdom Hearts fan, which game is my favorite? And it's like, okay, which version should I get the first game on? And my answer has always been, don't get the first game.
Yeah, don't get the first game.
And people are just baffled by it.
And if anyone wants a PlayStation 2 copy unsealed, please contact me because we have 2. Yes.
You know, I'm sure there's someone out there
ended up
who would.
doubling up because we don't keep lists, and I'm now keeping a list.
Doubled up too many times.
Earth, actually, before we leave this topic, which I know we've gone for a while, as Vger is getting into Kingdom Hearts as a series, is it necessary, in your mind, is it necessary for Vger to play the mobile games which have parts of the story in it?
None of them are relevant until post Kingdom Hearts 2 anyway. And even then, it only mildly links to Kingdom Hearts 3. I haven't played any mobile games, I'll just tell you that now.
Well, I mean, Kingdom Hearts 3 is what, PS4?
Yes.
PS4,
yeah. Xbox One.
PS4, Xbox One.
Oh right, well I've got an Xbox One.
So. All of the series is available on Xbox One in the HD format. So if you did want to restart and buy it, I say rebuy it on Xbox One because obviously that's still expensive. I've got the PlayStation 2 copy of Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. So we'll play through that, and then I will try and convince Muddy of the joys of an Xbox controller for Kingdom Hearts 3. I'm getting a head shake here and a dirty look. I mean, you can buy an Xbox controller with an PlayStation format sticks and stuff on it.
All right.
I can't remember where, but I know because it's a competitive.
Microsoft will allow this.
Yeah, well, it's a competitive pad for fighting games.
Ah, okay.
So, I was really asked, what was the first game you were talking about before this?
Jak and Dexter.
Jak and Daxter. At least there's another 2 games to go in that, which, whilst the gameplay style changes, it's still good.
Jak and Daxter, I love all of them, but goddamn if there wasn't a tonal shift between the first and second game.
Oh yeah.
I only remember playing. I don't think I ever played the first in the series.
I played the first and the third. I've never played the second.
I've played the first one, but that wasn't until the HD remake. Played the second one.
Maybe I have to.
I mean, they are on PlayStation Plus if you want to play it by streaming.
I've got it on PS3.
Or you can just go out, buy a cheap PS2, and I do mean you don't need to spend much more than 25 quid to get a PS2 fat, because they have less issues, and then go and buy the games for a couple of quid.
So I have bought 3 used PS2s in the last 10 years. All of them have not worked.
All right. What's been the problem? Normally it's a battery issue for the clock, or it's the Blu-ray reader which can be replaced.
Yes, but unfortunately, I've never been able to find somewhere to replace it for a decent price.
I have taken to watching a lot of YouTube videos of late
Your
repairing old
DIY.
consoles.
I do not have that.
The place where the 360 was fixed, the LMC 360 was fixed, is pretty good, is what I will say.
I've considered.
I'm not sure whether you think the price is good or not, but they did a very good job on the 360, and it is now here next to me. So,
I thought my 360 was dead, but then I pulled it out a month or two ago just to. All right, I want to see if I can fix this to then get rid of it.
Fixed itself.
And then it fixed itself. I loaded it up, and it's like it still has Outrun on it.
yes,
Yeah, and then it's like, you know what? I'm going to keep this just purely for the last 10, 15 minutes. I have had fun playing Outrun.
Outrun Online Arcade
Yes.
is worth keeping the old console around for.
Yeah, so I've just decided, I'm keeping that, and I will find a place for it somewhere.
Shall we move on then?
Yes. Enough rambling about old games.
When you